Yo, yo, yo! Welcome to Mornings with Max. And take a snicious. What? Oh, sorry. Take a licious. So glad the video thing worked out. I think. Although, I don't know. There seems to be a little 5 second, 5 point, whatever. I'm distracted. And I'm going to look at the little light. So I was looking at my friend Brian's blog. He has his video blog, and he big time health guy, bodybuilder. From San Diego. I actually didn't know him in San Diego. Met him through Instagram, and then found out that we had. Then we became friends on Facebook. Realized, wait a minute, we have mutual friends. How do we have mutual friends? And then found out he's from San Diego, friends with my niece's boyfriend. Anyways, all that to say is that he has this amazing blog. I mean, just tons of information. 21 years old, knows so much about health, nutrition, lifting, all of these things. And his video blog is off the chain. Like, not just so much the information, which is amazing. And I really recommend you to follow him. Even if you're I mean, there's some things that I'm like, I'm not trying to be a bodybuilder, but you know what I mean? But I just love this information and his enthusiasm and his, just a gift. He has a gifting in this area for sure. And, anyways, I'm saying all this not only to just give him a shout out, but to also say that his videos are so amazing, like technical and all that stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, here am I, with my little ghetto mornings with Max, my little Tiggerlicious, and I'm all telling you, oh, okay, I need to see the. I'm telling you, no edits, no nothing. It is what it is. But I'm glad that in explaining that, I got to give Brian a shout out. What Thick Solid Tight is his name. So, anyways, I just posted one of his videos on my wall. So go check him out. I said even if you're not like trying to do what he's doing, it's still, I don't know. Their videos are really well put together, and so like wow, to see this guy. This guy did the opposite. I'm losing weight. He actually went from being really, really, really thin to this big buff beast that he is now. So, anyways, shout outs. You guys, wow, I had a group of people over here. Well, not just people, my friends. I've been hanging out. The month of December was just fellowship and fellowship and fellowship and fellowship, and it was so much fun. And I'm not complaining about it, but it was just in my heart yesterday heavy to get together with people, with my friends that I've been hanging out with, and pray for the new year. So we did that. I didn't want it to be this big thing. Just so that there was time for all of us to pray at one point and share and do what we need to do. So it was just so good. It was so good for my heart, so good for our fellowship, so good for our community. You know, God brings, I believe, God brings people into our lives. And sometimes, yeah, it's easy to be like, oh, cool, now I have somebody to go to the movies with, or some people to go do on a hike with. And all of those are good things. It's really community building, fellowship, throwing yourself out there. But my favorite thing to do with my friends is to actually pray for one another, pray for, our needs, our families, really put that out there. We prayed for our leaders, we prayed for our pastor, we prayed for our country, for our president, for, all of these different things, our families. And I don't know, it was just so cool. Like, like I said, and I've walked away from fellowship times with them thinking, I love my friends. This is such a good season in my life. But yesterday was just deeper. It was just like, I don't know, there's just a bond that's built. Um, because we're actually coming, before the Lord, and we're laying these things down. And so, anyways, I would really recommend that if you have a circle of friends, if you have people that you're hanging out with on a regular basis, to do that. Pray with them. I did, I got all nerdy and put a little sheet together and actually wrote out things that we needed to pray for and did a little worship and do, you know what I mean? You don't have to be that nerdy. I'm just like that, and that's what I like to do. I like to put together little events like that. But you know what? Even if you have one good friend, two good friends, and I have them over for coffee and say, you know what? Let's let's pray. I, I don't know. I don't. I've been a Christian 23 years now. I think I'm off by a year, but around there. And to me, I've just been praying for so long that I don't remember if I would have thought that was weird in the beginning. I'm like, asking a friend to pray, but if I don't know, so forgive me if I'm like all, like yeah, ask your friends to pray, but weird or not weird, you know, uncomfortable or not uncomfortable, go beyond that and seriously, ask your friends to be like, if you only have like two good friends that you trust or three, have them over and say, I was really thinking about it, and we need to pray for one another, and what's going on with your family and what's going on with your job, or if you're in school, you know what I mean, can I pray for anything? And really take that time. It's not weird at all. It's extremely refreshing, and and I don't know, you'll have a stronger bond with them that way than you would just let's come over to watch a movie. And I'm not downing that, obviously, because I love hanging out with my friends. I think that that's equally important. But adding the prayer portion to your friendship is such a strong bond. It really is. I can tell you that the friends I pray with, I'm way closer to the friends that I just hang out with. You know. So, anyways, just an encouragement. Um, I'm just really excited that there are a lot of things that were placed in motion in my life way before January 1st. And I'm just trying to forge ahead. Well, not even trying, I'm forging ahead with those things and making 2014 an impactful, purposeful year. Pray for my back. I couldn't go out to the gym yesterday. It was in so much pain. I felt like so much incredible pressure on my lower back, especially. So, speaking of prayer, lift me up in your time of prayer. It's something that I don't want to have set me back for working out or for walking or for anything, for any reason. It's just so much pain. This morning was a little better. I'm better. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to work out today. I'm definitely going to walk soon for sure, and then definitely going to hit up the gym tonight. So I'm going to try to take it easy on my back. So please be praying. Um, I don't know. That's it. I guess my encouragement was definitely for prayer. Just how impactful that is to be praying for one another. And don't be afraid to text a friend. Hey, I'm about to go pray. Is there anything that you want me to pray for? You know what? When the most impactful times in my life is when I'm like not praying for myself hardly, and I'm praying for so many other people. And miraculously, God always takes care of my needs, even when I don't sit there and go, okay, let me make sure my requests are in there. No, it's like when I'm like, you know what, who can I pray for? Who can I encourage? Who can I lift up? So, love you guys. Again, not to be cliche, but this year will be what you will make of it. Really, there's nothing magical about January 1st. There really isn't. Um, you know, February 1st, March 1st, April 1st, it doesn't really matter. It really is the determinant on your attitude, um, and and relying on God's help and His strength. All right, I love you guys. Peace and peace out.